According to the World Health Organization, cardiovascular diseases, often linked to plaque buildup, are the leading cause of death globally, accounting for nearly 18 million deaths annually. In the United States alone, the American Heart Association reports that someone dies from cardiovascular disease every 36 seconds. So what is plaque? Plaque is a mix of fat, cholesterol, calcium, and other substances that can build up on the inner walls of your arteries over time. The major cause behind this buildup is often a combination of unhealthy lifestyle choices, like a diet high in saturated and trans fats, smoking, and a lack of physical activity. As plaque accumulates, it gradually narrows down and stiffens the arteries, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly. This condition is known as atherosclerosis. Over time, if left unchecked, it can lead to serious health issues, including high blood pressure or hypertension, and heart attacks and strokes in worse cases. But don't worry, because in this video, we'll show you how you can clear your arteries with a few diet changes and improve your heart health. Making positive changes to your diet can play a crucial role in promoting arterial health and reducing the risk of blockages. According to the American Heart Association, a diet containing fewer carbs and more lean proteins, such as fish and poultry, along with nuts and legumes, can contribute to better heart health. Another essential aspect is controlling blood pressure. A diet low in sodium can help in this regard. The CDC recommends limiting sodium intake to less than 2,300 milligrams per day, with an ideal target of 1,500 milligrams for those with high blood pressure. Moreover, incorporating omega-3 fatty acids into your diet can also be beneficial. These healthy fats, found in fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, can help lower blood triglyceride levels and reduce inflammation. The American Heart Association recommends having at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. While it's necessary to make changes to your diet, letting your arteries heal is also crucial. That's where fasting can be extremely effective. Fasting plays a significant role in improving cardiovascular health by triggering certain processes, like autophagy and ketosis. Autophagy, which means self-eating in Greek, is a cellular recycling process where the body removes damaged or dysfunctional cells and components. This process helps clear out the plaque and promotes the regeneration of healthier cells, including those within the arteries. Additionally, fasting induces a state of ketosis, where the body switches from using glucose as its primary energy source to burning fat. During ketosis, the liver produces ketones, which our cells use for energy in the absence of glucose. This metabolic shift offers many benefits for cardiovascular health, including a reduction in triglyceride levels and improved lipid profiles. Studies show that ketogenic diets, which induce ketosis, can lead to improvements in various cardiovascular risk factors, including weight management. Now let's learn about some of the most effective ways of fasting. The first one is prolonged water fasting, which involves restraining all food and caloric beverages for an extended period, typically 24 hours or more. This method triggers autophagy, a cellular recycling process that removes damaged cells and cellular components. Studies show that autophagy plays a role in reducing arterial plaque and improving overall heart health. Another fasting approach gaining attention is alternate day fasting. This method has shown promise in reducing arterial stiffness and improving endothelial function, both of which are key factors in maintaining healthy blood vessels. In fact, a 2020 review of studies showed that alternate day fasting reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 4.1 units and diastolic blood pressure by 2.8 units compared to control groups. Intermittent fasting is a more sustainable and popular method. It involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting, with the most common being the 16-to-8 method, which involves restricting your calorie intake to an 8-hour window each day and fasting for the remaining 16 hours. One study reported that time-restricted feeding, which is a type of intermittent fasting, for 16 to 20 hours daily, led to a 9.1 units decrease in systolic blood pressure and a 6.1 units decrease in diastolic blood pressure after just 12 weeks. Another study on time-restricted feeding observed a 13% decrease in total cholesterol, an 18% decrease in LDL cholesterol, and a 32% decrease in triglycerides. So we can say that intermittent fasting is probably the best way to clear arteries. Let's learn about some of its benefits. Number 1. It helps to regulate blood sugar. One major advantage of intermittent fasting lies in its ability to regulate blood sugar levels. When we fast, the body shifts from using glucose for energy to burning stored fat. This process not only helps in weight management, but can also reduce insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of arterial plaque. In fact, one study shows that time-restricted feeding led to a 31% decrease in fasting insulin and a 25% improvement in insulin sensitivity after just 12 weeks. Number 2. It can improve your cholesterol profile. Studies show that intermittent fasting can significantly decrease triglycerides and increase HDL cholesterol, often referred to as the good cholesterol. This balance is crucial for maintaining artery health, as high triglycerides and low HDL levels are associated with a higher risk of atherosclerosis. Number 3. It can reduce inflammation in your body, including arteries. Chronic inflammation is a key factor in the development of arterial damage and the formation of plaques. When arteries are consistently inflamed, it can lead to the deposition of fatty substances and the development of atherosclerosis. This process narrows the arteries, restricts blood flow, and increases the risk of cardiovascular issues. To measure how severe or chronic inflammation is, experts measure the amount of certain substances in the body. In the context of arterial health and intermittent fasting, one crucial marker is C-reactive protein. It is a protein produced by the liver in response to inflammation, and elevated levels of CRP in the blood are associated with increased inflammation in the body. Intermittent fasting has demonstrated the ability to reduce these inflammatory markers, including CRP and interleukin-6. In fact, a 2020 study shows that time-restricted feeding led to a 24% decrease in IL-6 and a 32% decrease in CRP after 12 weeks in pre-diabetic individuals. By lowering CRP levels and other markers of inflammation, intermittent fasting contributes to a less inflammatory environment within the body, supporting a healthier vascular system and reducing the risk of arterial damage and plaque formation. But remember that intermittent fasting is just one tiny part of the heart health puzzle. And to be honest, there's no single meal or technique that magically cleans your arteries in just a matter of days. The key lies in making healthy diet and lifestyle choices overall. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to support our mission to help improve your health. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.